Los Angeles County reported 64 coronavirus-related deaths and 266 new cases, both above daily averages, even amid recent weeks' alarmingly resurgent outbreak, as well as a fourth consecutive day of more than 200 hospitalizations, on Wednesday, July 22. Amid those grim numbers, public health officials nonetheless said they were encouraged by the plateauing of the hospitalization figure and a slight decline in the transmission rate, and affirmed that the county will not be reverting to a more restrictive, March-level, safer-at-home shutdown, at least this week. The county's positivity rate appears to have leveled off, hovering at 8.5% over a 7-day average. Officials hope such statistics bolster their belief that recently tightened business rules are starting to have an impact on the virus growth. "I feel hope for the future," LA County Public Health Chief Barbara Ferrer said. "I hope this marks a turning point." The news arrives as California's cases topped 409,000, surpassing New York for most in the nation. Since the state began reopening non-essential businesses and public settings in May, Governor Gavin Newsom has ordered statewide shutdowns for bars and indoor dining while imposing tougher restrictions, including bans on indoor worship services and in-person instruction at schools, on virtually every large county, include LA. New York still has by far the most coronavirus-related deaths in the country with more than 32,500, 4 times more than California. Its rate of confirmed infections, about 100 per 100,000, is twice California's rate. In LA County, which has recorded 213 deaths since the pandemic began, COVID-19 is on track to become the second leading cause of death in LA County for the year, trailing only heart disease. Influenza has claimed 521 lives, meanwhile. The county has logged 164,870 total cases in all, highest in the state, and 207 hospitalizations. While the hospitalization number was flat, officials said they were still concerned that intensive care units were still in jeopardy of being overwhelmed. The midday total did not include updated figures for Long Beach and Pasadena, which operate their own health departments. Long Beach reported 1 additional death for a total of 161, and 220 new cases for a total of 7,063. Pasadena reported 1 additional death for a total of 103, and 44 new cases for a total of 1,802. Of the 64 countywide deaths reported Wednesday, 45 were people older than 65, and 40 of those had underlying conditions. 18 people who died were between 41 and 65, and 16 of those had underlying conditions. County Supervisor Kathryn Barger blamed the current surge on widespread gatherings over the July 4th weekend. Since the virus can have a 2-week incubation period, newly reported cases generally reflect exposures that occurred around 14 days ago.